dehydrated, y'all. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel after like a really long time. I'm really sorry, I have been really inconsistent, but here we are and I'm at home. I'm in Pune and it was a long weekend because Good Friday, so I just decided to come home. And today's video is basically gonna be about my college because a lot of y'all are like really interested to know more about my college. So yeah, we're gonna be covering almost every question instead of replying to everyone separately, which I also did, but I just thought to make a specific video on my college because I think that'll help y'all a lot. Okay, so I am not gonna answer your questions alone. We have someone really new joining me, helping me.
So new, bro. Surprise!
Anyways,
wow.
Yeah, so we're
New
gonna
face.
so we're gonna answer your questions together because I feel like he's really good at selling Atlas.
Shut up.
He basically convinced
What do you mean
me.
you're good at selling
listen,
Atlas?
listen. Not only that, the college is actually really good, but
Yeah.
then also, yeah. So if y'all don't know, I was in Symbiosis before, which was, I don't want to say anything,
If
but
you don't want to study,
and I'm not gonna say how it was. I just left. You can understand how it was basically.
before we start into the questions, which is gonna answer some basic general questions of the Atlas SkillTech University. Atlas focuses on experiential learning and even like it takes your skill set and improves it how you can do it in the real world. It's
Yes.
not bookish. It's not that you have to do a specific curriculum which is just gonna help you in exams or just gonna help you pass a certain thing or get a certain degree. It's about being hands-on and using your skills, using what you learn to actually go and build something. That's why we love our college. Yay!
I agree.
Go Atlas. So to be very frank with you, they say that it's placed in BKC. It's in the heart of the what do you call it? What's the word? How do you
Basically,
say
in
it?
the heart of corporate world.
the
or
heart
whatever.
of the heart of the corporates, but it's basically just on the outskirts of BKC and on the outskirts of Kurla as well. But
It's somewhere in between. It is not basically in Kurla and not even in BKC. There's basically a bridge that connects to BKC.
BC it
There's-
connects BKC.
Yes.
And yeah, if you're from Bombay, you must be knowing it already. But people
Yeah.
who don't live outside, it's in a business park. So
Business
at
park,
least
yeah.
it's good.
Equinox Business
But
Park.
it's way better than other colleges.
I agree.
And we are a multi-experiential college in terms of we have multiple people who are studying different degrees, studying in the same atmosphere. So that's what makes it, out there or best. We don't have, for example, you have KC College in Somaya or Jai Hind. So people from these colleges are not allowed to go there. Like KC people can't go to Jai Hind or Jai Hind can't come to KC. And Hinduja can't come to KC, something like that. Whereas Atlas is 3 basic colleges, which is ISME, ISD, UGDX, and even
Law
the 4th
is
one, Law.
coming.
So yeah, ISME is basically BBA management and what else? ISME's management, ISD is designing school, UGDX is BTech, and Law is law. Constantly surrounded by people who you look up to. Like we've got people in first year all the way to third year building businesses left, right, and center, even when they're in college. Like whether that be content creation, whether that be building something for our generation or building something to help the older generations. So yeah, and our college is very supportive in terms of if you have something else to do and there's an exam or like you've got a test or whatever, they'll prioritize your thing as much as their test. They'll move it for you as long as you give them prior information leading up to the event. They'll absolutely just make, like our friends have someone has a gaming competition or someone has a sports event or someone goes outside for whatever it may be, and then they just move their exams and postpone it, and then they're meant to take it later.
Not only that, but I would say, I think in my knowledge, Atlas is the only college basically who pushes you a lot to do your own thing and supports you in everything. Like the other day I vlogged that day, the Red Bull basement panel talk where the drink founders had come. He was basically sharing that his attendance was really low, and even like did he skip
If you didn't know,
exams?
he is a Atlas alumni.
Alumni,
himself.
yes.
So Bombay people mostly drink is a really huge thing right now. It's a cafe in Bandra. They've also opened up recently near Malad. but
Andheri.
yeah. But yeah, so you can just see how people from Atlas are, how they are in the outside world, how they've become even after passing out 3-4 years ago. But like she said, it's probably one of the best colleges where it does not stop you from doing anything. It doesn't restrict you. It supports you fully. But it's also that you gotta be up to your mark. You can't be slacking. They're not just that if you slack off and you've got this, we'll let you allow it. But no.
They even, if your idea is like really huge, they even help you in funding. Like not the college, but the professors will link you up with someone who basically,
everything basically from starting from zero to the end.
So if you all don't know, we're basically first year BBA students and
soon to be second year,
and I am majoring in marketing and he's majoring in finance. So yeah, and now I think we'll start with our questions. The first question is,
we've already answered it, but it's basic. It's like, which course did we take? So we took FY BBA, and it's not specific cohort. It's just basically a cohort of everything for us to choose what we said, our minor and major, and what we're interested in for the next year. So in the first sem, if you would like to take BBA, in the first sem we had really good subjects. We had principles of management, which the teachers we adore. And we even had entrepreneurship fundamentals. Again, one of the best teachers we've had.
She's still teaching us in Sem 2 though.
Yeah. But it's basically a different subject. What else did we have? We had Excel. So it's basically, you'll get the idea of it. It's basically fundamentals for everything which you might need going forward and which you can choose to get into deep.
Yes.
To deep end of it or into the depth of it.
Yes.
So yeah, that was the first question.
Okay, so a lot of y'all have actually asked about BTech. So there's this one comment, hey, I'm thinking to join for BTech. Would like to know more about the college? Do you have any idea about BTech in Atlas Tech? So personally, being a BBA student, I don't really have much idea, but I did ask around and checked about it. So BTech here is actually quite modern and industry focused. Like it is not just theory based, and they focus a lot on AI tech and real world project and practical learning from the start. And it is basically more about hands-on and skill-based approach rather than the traditional engineering, you know what I mean. And I would say they basically combine tech with business and design exposure, which is kind of unique in my mind. So yeah,
because it's basically what we told you all about Atlas in the first place. Any degree you do, it's cohorted with not just BTech engineering, you're just gonna solve this, you're just gonna read this book. It's totally new modern, it's totally new curriculum. You're not gonna find that curriculum probably anywhere, and it's very well AI based. Like, they always say that you have to be adaptable to change, and right now our university is probably the best at doing that, because something which comes new, we adapt it or they bring it into the cohort as soon as possible. It will give you an example. Like, you could just tell the scale of this by what I'm going to tell you. So we had, how UGDX people are, they build actual models. So we had someone build a drone. They're called Team Mushak, and they went straight up to NASA. Like, they went to NASA challenges. They're going again this year. They've built a fully fledged drone, which, like, I don't have much of an idea, but it's basically a fully fledged drone, totally designed by them, totally coded by them, everything's done all hands on by them. They have an actual product. They went last year also, and then going again for this NASA challenge, or that whatever NASA hosts. And that just shows you on what levels it takes. It's not just textbooks, or not just doing this specific degree, whether that be engineering or whether that be BBA.
Yes.
Anything, like from law, design, whatever they can turn into experiential learning for them for that degree, they do it. Hey, can you please tell about the law course offered here? So we don't have that. We wouldn't say we have zero idea about it, but we have some idea at least. So the law school is the most recent school which has been opened by Atlas. It just started last year. I was looking to join, but then I was like, no, I can't take two career paths at once. But whoever's interested in law, my cousin herself is joining, It's really good. They have everything. We have everything which any specific law college would have. We have moat rooms, we have actual discussions, and our law teacher who like handles everything is a really good professor himself. It's who taught us principles of management last year. There's many people who shifted from BBA to the law college this year. But I would say you could go on the website and like easily check it out. We can't say much because we're not law students.
Also, not only this, but I found like a really unique thing in Atlas, like while joining, like before joining. So they have this thing called elective, basically, which is on every Wednesday. And no matter what student are you, like ISME, ISD, UGDX, law, whatever, you can literally choose any of the 40 plus electives, basically. Like being a BBA student, if I'm interested in AI or design or law, anything, there are 40 plus courses that you can do, and that is per semester. So basically you get 6 extra courses for these 3 years, or if you're doing a 4-year course, so I think 2 more semesters, so 8 courses. So I found that really amazing about the college, because there's no certain barrier just because you're from a certain background or like a course. They won't bound you from learning another course. So I really like that. Like we both were in AI elective for our first semester, and now for the second semester we were in trading and stock market, and for the third we have chosen creators economy. So you can see how different these electives are from each other, and there is obviously no restriction, nothing. So I really like that thing as well about a college.
To sum it all up, if you'll see in every question you'll ask, whether it be BTech, BBA, anything, we always mention the other schools, or we always mention the degree. So that's what we're trying to tell you, that okay, you might want to do that, or that's what a career path you want to be, but don't, when you're coming to Atlas, always know that you won't be focused in just what you're doing or just your degree. You will also learn anything else. Maybe you get an engineering degree, okay, fine, later on you're like, okay, I want to start a business. You can always get those fundamentals as well from this college. It's not just one thing, like she explained. And for example, like we said, we add AI in the first semester, so that's basically typically a design, not basically a design thing or a UGDX thing which you would like to go on. Now trading and stock market, that's basically our thing, probably because we have finance as a subject, but design students don't. They also want to learn about their finances. People also want to invest in growth.
A lot from design students, they were in trading. Exactly. So that was actually a shocker to me.
You can tell that.
But yeah, that's amazing, because no one wants to bound themselves, right? So even our college, उनको भी ऐसा नहीं करना है.
Move on to the next question now.
And let's move on to the next question. A lot of y'all have also asked about MBA. So
wait, first year BBA.
Kimashini 2169 have asked that, hey, I'm planning to join for MBA there, so I would like to know more about the college. Would you just tell me? So
I would say MBA. So like, as much as we've seen, again, my first year, we're very little for this, but yeah, very young. So specifically, if you're concerned with MBA, I think you would go for like, you want good placements or you want good internships. So like I said, use the hell out of Atlas's connections.
I agree.
If you don't do anything but use the hell out of their connections, talk to everybody, get to know everybody. Your LinkedIn, always, whatever you get. Another thing which Atlas is really good at, I'm not going away from the question, trust me, but they're good at celebrating their students. So how tiny ever your achievement be, how great the achievement may be, they'll never make anyone feel small. They'll make you be seen for any little thing which you achieve. So for MBA, technically, I would say that it's really good in terms of if you're looking for a college again which prepares you for the future, or you don't want to go out, you want to stay and you want to come to a modern curriculum college. It's really good as well. Now coming to an MBA, I'll also tell you about the affiliations we have with certifications or professional certifications, like whether it be CFA. So personally, there's many people who are in MBA or last year of BBA at Atlas who do CFA as well, and Atlas prepares you for those certifications. We have on campus courses which allows you to do ACCA or CFA which is with partnership with others, of course, but they incorporate your syllabus with something which you want to do.
Okay, so moving on further, we have this comment. Great vlog, W editing. I genuinely thank you so much for that. Anyway, so moving on to the question. So the question is that I genuinely want to ask one question though. Is Atlas good in terms of studies and overall career projection? How's the crowd and faculty at Atlas? Oh my god,
Popular question.
That is a popular question. Like, a lot of people are interested in knowing like how the crowd is. The crowd is really good, I would say. Like, posh.
Like every other college which you will see, is just that because of our environment, of how our colleges, people think that, okay, oh my god, you're from Atlas, like we've gotten that, or you go to Atlas, but we going there, of course it's a bit, like what she said, posh.
No, but I would say that it's like 1,000 times better than other colleges for sure. Like, सारे बच्चे अच्छे घर के हैं, just trust me on that. Faculty is top notch. Trust me when I say top notch.
Coming to the
they're
faculty,
amazing. Hats off. Trust me.
Like, all of our faculty is not just a teacher.
Teacher, yeah.
That, just get that. No one is only a teacher. Works there. They work there for a passion. They don't even, I'm saying this, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this or whatever. They don't need the money, trust me.
No, they actually
They don't need the money, but they still come there. They teach you, like, they're actual businessmen who are like, build their businesses. Some people have gotten an exit. Someone's an author, someone's an actor. Everyone else has done something or the other in great achievements. Even the crowd, like we'll say.
Even the crowd,
I have been say posh, or like, people लोगों को होता है कि like, oh my god, ये तो पढ़ते ही नहीं है, या फिर
no, not at all, not
even
at
if
all.
that's not the case, someone has achieved something in
exactly
not just studies, like I said, sports, or we have content creators at Atlas who get full support, who are like in many spaces who some people might want to be. We have amazing sports people.
We have our own professors who's basically kind of who's a content
we make
creator.
Instagram reels.
We make Instagram reels
Exactly.
together. It is so fun. Like, he basically teaches us the whole time. Last ka 5 minutes he'll take,
we record a reel,
and we record a reel if we are done well. Not only like कि हाँ for उनको बनाना है तो बनाते, but then it's so fun. Trust me, you learn, you enjoy, you do everything. I will say that this college is honestly the perfect balance between fun, studies, and everything. And also it depends on you, how you take it, what you make out of it.
Exactly.
So
it's the full package. It's full literally the full
exactly.
package. You might say, "Arey, ये लोग क्या पूरा butter up कर रहे हैं या सब everything
no,
is
trust
really
me,
good."
we're not.
We're not. We're being very frank with y'all. But it also depends on how you take it. Like she said, it depends from person to person. Just if you'll come here, you'll get a totally balanced out version. No one will force you. You will not be stuck by boundaries to do one specific thing, or you won't even feel like you are too much on a lenient level, or you're not doing anything, or oh my god, this is just here. There'll be a balance. It'll be amazing. And yeah, the last choice is yours. And if we're done with our college or our Atlas SkillTech, we'll talk about the club experiential learnings at us. So the multiple clubs we have Agile, which is a sports club. Then we have Futurepreneurs, which is for entrepreneurs. Then we have Finterest, which is a finance club. We have High Flyers, which is the international council. And so we have multiple colleges coming here. Like we have Stage. Stage is a basically actor, drama,
dance, singing, whatever.
Everything which comes here. Name is Stage.
Yes,
you'll get it from the name.
Exactly.
Surroundings or like what's the word, bro? What area I'm trying to say? Building, chair, what's up?
Infrastructure.
Fuck, I'm dumb. So basically, if you're talking about the infrastructure, I don't think you'll see classes like that in any other
Trust
college.
me. Oh my god. So I literally buy hoodies and sweaters even if it is like 40 degrees outside, because our college is so chilled. AC is crazy. It is full air conditioned. And the chairs are very comfy. We have projectors, mics and everything.
Basically
you all have must seen in my vlog. and it's amazing. All new.
It's a full class building. Like, it's
Yes.
basically like you're in an office
Office,
environment, because
exactly.
they want to prepare us for the corporate world.
Yes.
That's all. That's the basic specific thing. Whatever she said is like available everywhere else also. But on campus we have around like, we'll say around 1,000 people just in the first year of
Minimum.
BBA. 1,000 people.
We have 15, 16 divisions.
Yeah. We have two buildings. So
Two
one
buildings,
building
yeah.
is for us. It's for BBA, but on like the bottom floors, first and
Is
second
me.
floor is D, and law is also there.
Yeah.
Okay. And the other building, which is the hostel building, like I said, if you all don't know, Upgrad, which is by Ronnie Screwwala. So they have Upgrad Living like collaborated with Atlas, and that's on the top floors of that building. But anything else is UGDX and SD. It's just across the road. Both of the buildings are across the road, not too far. It's not that you have to travel like to another totally place. It's on campus. And yeah, we have many like common chill areas. We have the hideout, which is a very popular area for us.
Yes.
It's basically like a basement, but it's not. You can play table tennis.
Doesn't look like a basement.
Doesn't look like a basement. Yeah, you can sit there. You can chat with your friends. You can hang out
There's
for as long as you want.
there's food, there's
Yeah,
drinks,
everything.
and listen, हर दूसरे दिन उधर कोई stall लगता है,
Stall,
either like
exactly.
jewelry or like cute stuff or thrifted clothes, anything and everything.
And like
literally.
people from Bombay will know, like if any restaurant which you want to go to, or like if you know Mr. Misu, like
Yes,
the tiramisu,
Mr. Misu.
someone wants to go
99
to any cafe.
pancakes.
Yeah, they'll be on campus.
Exactly.
You don't have to go.
Not
They'll come
even
to campus.
not even that. On our third floor, we had Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
And we have waffle also.
So if we talk
And-
about the food on
Yeah.
campus, we have our own canteen, which mostly or we even have, like I told you, it's in a business park. So we have another.
No, so we basically avoid our canteen because it's too like it's too
clustered.
It's too clustered and बहुत rush होता है at like the lunchtime
or peak
basically. The peak time, so we usually try to avoid that and we go to Spice Corridor. It's thoda khula and better, and we get our food on time.
It's basically the corporate restaurant within the
restaurant,
business park.
yes.
You can order on your while class, order on the app, go there. Steaming hot food. So even if you're like coming from somewhere else, hostel ka khana. I'm from hostel. मैं hostel का खाना कभी नहीं खाता हूँ. I always eat outside. But
So
like,
proud, na?
I don't care, bro. You need good food. So if you're like someone who's coming here and worried about food, don't worry. And it's not even that costly. It's not costly compared to other things on campus. Like, it's on the same range.
But I would say that I want healthier options
that's true.
campus because you literally have junk all
everywhere.
over. Yeah, exactly. Everywhere, basically.
Not a single healthy option.
And also Atlas is very AI and it is very tech forward, I would say. Everything is on one single app. It's called Atlas Tech. It is so amazing. You can see your holidays, you can see your daily attendance, daily schedules, your classes, every single thing, your results, everything. Basically whatever you want to know is in that one app.
And the communication level from the like Atlas's side is too good as well. Any upcoming event, or you know, your parents, or they ask us when are your parents available so we can keep this event so everyone can come. They want to make sure everyone is here.
Our chancellor, I absolutely adore her. I love her. She is so supportive.
Say that.
So she is so supportive of everyone. It literally ऐसा दूसरे colleges में होता है ना, where people are basically scared of, you know, their chancellor or basically of their professors. But I think no one basically is scared or hesitates to, you know, approach them regarding anything.
To look up to. Keep on going. If no one knows, like you might say Atlas, so koi Bombay said, if you know HR college, she's taught Karan Johar, she's taught Ranveer Kapoor.
She's basically a celebrity herself.
Exactly. So
she was the sheriff.
Something, but you can tell if she's like, her son is the one who started this, but
Yes.
she, you know, led HR college for many years. And
Indu ma'am.
Basically, it's the new age, guys. If you wanna come here, and if you wanna look at the college, you have her vlogs available on you. You can literally go and look at the infrastructure, look at our classrooms, look at how we are in class, how free we are. Our professors are literally our friends. Literally our best friends of friends, not scared or nothing.
Okay, so now we're gonna talk about placements.
So yeah, there's many people who asked about placements, mostly about after MBA or something. So it's mandatory for us to do an internship in the first year, or we won't pass. So that internship comes in multiple forms. So it could be like an NGO internship, but let's be honest, no one is giving you a corporate internship if you don't have like connections right after your first year. So Indu ma'am always says that always do an NGO internship in the first year. First of all, you might not think is that important, or oh my god, no, but no, in this day and age, people look at the social aspect of everything. No matter how smart you are, how many corporate internships you have, the colleges or the companies always want to know your social angle to it, or it shows how kind of, what kind of human you are. So that's why we always we're going to be doing an NGO internship this year, but you have multiple options. You could do a summer school abroad, you could do a summer school in India, you could do a pathway, you could choose to go to other universities for your masters.
The summer school abroad is kind of expensive, but summer school India is affordable. The outside one is about more than the Atlas fees for 1 year.
1 year, yeah.
So yeah, that is kind of on the higher side. But for summer school in your own country, that is around 50 to 60K for 5-6 days, and it's a pretty good experience if you wanna go for that.
And certainly you can look into the packages online or on the website. But to give you an idea about the companies who hire or who recruit, we've got Zomato, we've got EY, we've got Bain & Company, we've got PwC, we've got Deloitte. That's all of the top four basically, or the big four companies which come here. Then like I said, you have Zomato also, you have Apple coming here for any of your designers. You have the biggest designers who come here and recruit.
Oh yeah, Tim Cook
is coming.
The other day, he visited on our campus. And also I would say, as you already said, use Atlas, and you don't think that you're just sitting relying on them and आपको अच्छी internship मिल जाएगी. You obviously have to work really hard. The connections are great, but then obviously to achieve that you need to work hard.
One thing is very true, you will not be spoon fed anything. Absolutely
correct.
Zero. All of this we're telling you have to be hungry. If you can tell, we're very passionate about our college. We sell it really well, but that's true because we have gained so much from the college or learned so much.
Also, I don't think any other colleges basically focuses on your LinkedIn profile or resume. हमें literally डांट पड़ती है अगर हमारा resume, अगर हमारा LinkedIn profile is not up to the date, and it is
we have master classes.
We have a master class.
We have master classes from corporate people coming outside. For example, if anyone of you know DOMS, the pencil brand,
the Mota
Chips, another big export company. So all of these people had come, and we sat with them. We had a master class with them. We had a one-on-one conversation with them, and it was just truly amazing. Now, to be honest, we're talking about companies and placements. I've talked about giving you an idea of, you can go ahead and look, like I said. For some people who are looking for masters or looking for colleges, so NYU is there. People have gone to Harvard, NYU, LSE is there. But LSE is there, NY is there, YALL is there, Columbia is there, all the top universities, whether it be any country. So if Atlas has an MOU with them, so they can just go ahead and you can go on the 7th floor and speak to them about it, the international department, to which university. Even if Atlas doesn't have an MOU and you reach out to that college, Atlas will help you reach out to that college, make sure you get some kind of scholarship. Of course, depending on your GPA or depending on your grades and attendance, all of that pays into. If you don't have a good GPA, of course they're not going to send you, or they're not going to put in the efforts. But as long as you give the best, trust me, the college will never say no, or never not hold your hand and take you somewhere where you want to be. They'll always be behind your back. But yeah, I think we should sum it up. Yeah,
now let's move on to our hostel. And y'all are actually asking if the hostel is better or going for apartment outside is better. So he is basically living in the upgrad, the college ka hostel, and I am in a separate hostel because I found upgrad a bit expensive. It's good. So because all the 4 meals are included, your breakfast, lunch, dinner and high tea, all of them are included. You have a lot of basically activities to do. You have your friends around, and it's just 10 steps away from your college.
So like if you can afford it, if you don't think it's expensive, and if you don't have like a diet or you don't have any food restrictions or anything, it's probably the best thing to go. And if you're not fussy about your personal space or space,
yeah, because
so to be honest, the rooms are quite small for what you're paying. But trust me, you're not only paying for the rooms, you're paying for the food, you're paying for the activity, so that pays up to it. Like, it's a pretty small room, I would say. It's like it's the size, my kitchen's bigger than my room basically at home. So yeah, you could give an idea from that. But there's a bed there, there's a study table, it's a bunk bed, and a wardrobe. It's a bunk bed. That's 3 floors for girls, 1 floor for boys. If you want to know about the prices, so we have different sharing. So 4 sharing is, I think, 50.
You can check that on the website, but there's 4 sharing, 2 sharing, 1 sharing.
No, 4 sharing, 3 sharing, and 2 sharing.
No, sorry, did I say 1?
Yeah.
Oh,
so you can't stay alone. 4 sharing, 3 sharing, 2 sharing.
Yes.
Food is there, like she said, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and high tea as well. Multiple sports, like activities. We have a whole ass gym. The gym is better than society gyms, to be honest. It's in the basement, so it gets a bit, fussy in terms of sometimes maybe the ventilation might not be there, not that much, but still we have paddle. We have a paddle court. We have a cricket, that net thing, or the I don't play cricket, but like a turf, football turf on campus right there. You can only do it if you're by hostel. You book it there. All of these activities, everything is there. You have pool, you have foosball,
pool table, not swimming pool.
Not swimming pool, sorry, pool table, but. Yeah, and trust me, like, if you go there, you'll be very, very
if you're welcome. Okay with the food, you'll love it. Trust me. And
the space as well. Like,
the space
if you're not naggy about, people staying up or like people being noisy, or if you want to like study, like she said, outside hostel or apartment, अगर तुम्हें focus करके कुछ पढ़ना है या seriously, तुम focus के आए हो कि हाँ मुझे ये पढ़ना है या फिर मुझे अपनी शांति लगती है and I need my own space, then I would say either you stay in another hostel or you get an apartment if you can get that, like share it with some of your friends or anything, because it's chaotic. Not chaotic, but you've got someone coming in playing music, it's loud because it's huge. There's around 50 to 60 rooms, and in each room you either got 4, 3 or 2 people, so you do the math.
Exactly.
But yeah, and I'll let her take it for like the outside hostel,
and their washrooms are basically common,
they're common,
like कैसे mall में होते like mall washrooms, just like that, like they have,
but they're very clean. They're clean, like
very
multiple times a day.
मैंने tour लिया of the whole hostel. Everything is clean.
Hygiene,
like, clean.
Hygiene is not messing about.
Agreed.
Is not messing about.
I agree.
That's
even the college.
That's also a glass building and 24/7 AC is running.
Yes.
So no worries.
And my hostel, so basically I did not opt for upgrade. I really liked it, but honestly the bunk bed is not for me, and I need an attached washroom because being a girl, obviously you can understand. And I did not basically wanted to share a room with 3-4 person, and the 2-person sharing ka the rent was really, really high. Like you can easily rent an apartment of like 2-3 BHK in that hostel का rent. So it didn't make sense at all for me. And सिर्फ वो 2 sharing का is not bunk bed. बाकी everything 3-4 sharing is bunk bed.
So the 2 sharing is like a lower bed and lower normal.
Yeah,
IKEA
normal.
में कैसे you must see like study table and all. And another thing, if you choose the room, if you do it early, you can choose your specific rooms. So I would say if anyone's out there, 807 is the best room. That's my room. I'm not kidding. People fight and people like, you're so lucky. It has an airport view. Another thing, like you can just if you like plane watching, you can see the planes land, you can see the plane take off. The view is also really good. But if you get the back side, it's bad. And yeah, coming back to the 2 sharing room, is the only room where you will get a personal washroom if you want it. Yeah. 2 sharing, if you have to choose. So that specific room,
they have a washroom?
Yeah, so they have a personal washroom.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they have a personal washroom. Not every 2 sharing room. If you get, it's I think 1 or 2 sharing rooms, because they're at the end, they have a washroom. So be aware of that.
मुझे भी नहीं पता था, see. And now moving on to my hostel, I didn't opt for upgrade. I am actually staying in another hostel, if you all want to know. So I'm not gonna disclose the name. If if y'all are actually genuinely looking for a hostel, it's only a girls hostel by the way, so
but they've got like different locations for boys.
Locations for boys as well.
Same entity,
yeah, same entity, but mera hai jo, that is only for women, and I really love it. It is amazing. Y'all must have seen in my videos, like the interior and everything of the room is amazing. Luckily, touch wood, I live alone. I don't share my room with anyone.
She pays for 2 people, but she stays alone. She's lucky. She pays. It's very
basically
cheap for
I
what
had
she
a
gets.
roommate. I had a roommate. उसकी अलग ही कहानी है. एक दिन I'll tell. It was, oh my god, a crazy nightmare, headache, whatever you wanna call. It was crazy. उसमें only the breakfast is included, and if y'all are genuinely interested, you can DM me on Instagram or LinkedIn. Some people have actually, like 2-3 girls have actually approached me on LinkedIn. They've actually asked questions about it, and I have answered. And I won't be saying the name and everything in this video, obviously for security reasons. They're actually gonna introduce a dinner from June, they said, because lunch timing mein you're already in hostel, and live counter bhi bola hai, so hopefully that's good. And I would say the food is pretty good,
and they also have a gym opening. So the hostel has a gym, but it's not that great. It just has one.
I've shown y'all. It's like really small.
Yeah.
It doesn't have anything. The treadmill does not incline, so doesn't really do the job.
So if you're again a person, it's not that if you want to be like lively, party, going out there person, you can stay in Upgrad.
Yeah.
If you want to have your personal space, if you like a bit of silent, calm and peace, silent environment, you can go to maybe her hostel. Like you can just DM her, or like you can get a flat. But that's the gist of it basically. Not too much. We've dwelled on too much.
Yes, and my hostel is like 2.8 kilometers away from the college, which is not that far. So I think that's it. We have literally yapped for hours. I think that concludes the video, and I'm just hoping that this video might have helped you in some or the other way. So thank you so much for watching, and do like, share and subscribe.
We hope we answer all of your questions.
Yes, we hope.
If we left anything out, sorry.
You can just comment down below, and I'll
make
sure
DM
that
on Instagram.
Yes. Guys, I got my nails done. This was so formal, y'all. Like, I need my guys back. I've missed y'all so much, trust me. And I have missed vlogging, I have missed editing, I have missed posting videos and everything. And trust me, I'll be getting back at it really soon. Vlogs coming soon. I love y'all. Bye.